Hey guys, how are you doing? Today we're gonna take a look at Phantom. We don't know what the next banner is gonna be at the moment, but I'm 99% sure that the next banner we get is indeed the Phantom banner. And I really want to help you with your decision if you should pull on him or if you should just skip him. He is the first 6-star fast redeploy operator we get in this game. And I tell you something, his overall build and set is really cool, but really complicated to understand. The reason why he is so different than any other fast redeployment unit we currently have in the game is because of his talent. His talent can summon a clone with higher stats. The clone has the same skills as Phantom and has a separate redeployment time. So what does that mean? That means every time you place him down, if you have also 5 DP in spare, you can place a better version of him right next to him or somewhere else, which is really cool. And imagine now you can use 2 Project Red in one spot, really strong. That's a lot of damage. And not only his talent is really strong, also his skills. Skill 1 on M3. After deployment, gain 50% physical evasion and obtain a shield that absorbs physical damage equal to 80% of max HP for 10 seconds. So what does that mean? That means he gets super tanky. This is like a version of Gravel, just with the ability to summon a clone. The minus thing is, he is more expensive than Gravel. But because of you can summon a clone, this is really strong. And remember, that clone will have the same abilities as him. And also he has better stats, so the clone will even be tankier than him. And that is great for stalling. But one thing that is 100% worth mentioning, you cannot summon the clone when Phantom itself is not on the map. So keep that in mind. Skill 2 is really strong, and this is what I would go for if I would get him. Now this is on M3. After deployment, gain 10 layers of stackable attack buffs, each granting plus 20% attack. Every attack consumes 1 layer. So what does that mean? Every time you deploy him or his clone, they have plus 200% attack, and every time they attack 1 time, it means it goes down by 20% with every attack. And this is why you should undeploy him and his clone a lot of times, so his skill is actually gonna do a lot of damage. You currently see a video how they kill Mephisto, and the damage they deal together is just incredible, and this is why I would go for this skill, because damage is always nice to have. Skill 3 on M3. After deployment, immediately deal 300% physical damage to all nearby enemies and push them away with a small force. Additionally, randomly apply one of the following status effects: slow, bind, stun for 4.5 seconds. So what do I think about skill 3? I really like skill 3. I mean, it's a really strong skill, but the only thing I dislike about it is that it's gonna be RNG if it's gonna be slow, bind, and stun. But the cool thing about this is all of those 3 things are good things to have. And this is for 0.5 seconds, which is quite a long time. And you can use this in various situations. And you know now his overall skill set. And you have a skill 1, Gravel version. You have a skill 2, which is really similar to Project Red. And you have a skill 3, which is a really awesome CC. And his overall set, you can use it in a lot of situations. And it's not like you need a specific map for him. You can use it literally on every map. Sure, there's maybe some exceptions, but he is really cool to use. And I could imagine if he is your Husbando, you get the chance to use him because he is not situational at all. But the problem is, I read now his skills and his talents, and you probably already realized that you need to use brain if you use him. It's like summoner units. If you just place him down with not thinking about what you are doing, he's not gonna be able to perform well. Maybe he's gonna do something, but not as strong as he possibly could. That's the reason why I fear him a little bit. Every time you use him, you need to use your brain and a lot of brain power, and if you're lacking of this like me, then you're gonna be struggling a little bit with him. And not only that, if you use fast redeployment unit in general, you need to be able to get timing done. If you're bad at timing things, he's not gonna be as good as he could be. And also one thing that is worth mentioning is he is important to have dupes. You don't necessarily need it, but he's gonna be so much stronger when he gets max potential. First potential, deployment cost -1, attack power plus 22%, redeployment cooldown -2 seconds, which is really strong, maximum HP plus 130, and potential 6, deployment cost -1. And with fast redeployment units, if you deploy them a lot of times, you're gonna lose a lot of DP. And that is the thing why I say, if you are a whale, if you have him max potential, he's gonna be so much stronger. The next question is, how good are his stats compared to the other fast redeployment units in the game like Gravel, Project Red or Waifu? The stats on level 30 are 1401 max HP, attack power 475 and defense 287, which is better overall than the other fast redeployment units. The only thing that is not better is the defense compared to Gravel. But you can also fix this if you just level him higher than her. And what is now my opinion about him? I think he's a great unit. There's so many ways you can use him. All of his skills are in one way usable, which is great. So it's gonna be really hard to decide which skill you're gonna do M3 if you want to go M3. Now the other question is, should you pull on it? Yes or no? It really depends. I still say, always go for waifu over meta. Because there's no need. Why should you build something that is just strong but you don't like the character design or something? But if you are if you think this is a great design, then please pull for him. He's gonna be a really strong unit. And he's gonna upgrade your squad by a lot. But only if you also have brain. If you are not as smart, maybe like me, then he's not gonna be as strong as he could be. And even though he needs some dupe upgrades, or he doesn't need them, but it would be great if you have them, he's still gonna do a great job. It's just gonna be he consumes more DP than if you would have with max potential. But other than that, I think he's a great unit. If you want to pull for him, pull for him. I really hope I helped with your decision. And if you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments. I really try to answer them. And yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Maybe subscribe if you want, maybe not if you didn't like it. So if you came to this point, thank you so much. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye bye, Saramisai. Have a good one. See ya.